Hey Craft Buddy, I'm back again with another multi-store haul to let you know the amazing items that are out there so you can get them before they sell out. A huge hello and welcome back to my Whiskey Craft Buddies who are here each week to DIY with me. I am so thankful for you guys. And if you're new and not already a Craft Buddy, no worries. Just hit subscribe down below and then that way you can DIY along with us. I've got a ton of stuff to share with you guys today from a lot of different stores. I have been squirreling it away for the past month or so, and we're gonna kick it off with Dollar Tree. The Fairy Garden / nautical section, depending on the store, I grabbed some of these little surf shacks. These are cute. This one is like a teal with a surfboard. There's a little house with a buoy and a paddle. Two of these little wind chimes that say beach. They look like buoys. They also had this cute little VW van with the surfboard on top. They have some Fairy Garden figurine packs too. So this one is a palm tree and it says it's island time with a little tiki bar. And then I also got this one, which is a boat and a little pelican to kind of fill out a tiered tray. Another must buy for me from that nautical shoreline section are these tag signs. Back is perfect for some hanging signs. I made a really awesome 4th of July sign with two of these last year. I had them kind of hanging like this and it had a bald eagle on the front. I love these little bowls. These would be great in a variety of different places. You could put them in your guest room for guests to put jewelry and things in there, as well as in the kitchen. So when I'm washing dishes and stuff, I just put it right in there. It's all contained. I was super excited when I walked in and saw these in the nautical section, mainly because these could easily be used year round. Here is the small, and then they also have a bigger one, but these are great for just little setups. I plan to use these in little vignettes around my house year round. I also love these little trinkets. They've got beads, they've got tassels. I really like this. I might actually just detach the seashell from the outside too. This would just be a really pretty piece on a tiered tray. And then I grabbed this because last year I grabbed the anchors like this, but I have a red and a blue. So this is also a fun way to tie nautical into 4th of July if you decorate like that. Another tiered tray prop I grabbed were these little blue and white shiplappy looking fish. I also grabbed one of these little, they call them jute balls. This is super rough and it's a little bit smaller than the ones you can find at Target. The other ones are a little bit bigger at Target and they're softer. However, these are cheaper. The ones at Target are $3. These are $1.25. I also saw this huge sheet of letter stencils in the nautical section, which I thought was interesting until I saw they had these shapes down below. But these letters are great to cut apart and reuse, especially if you don't have a Cricut or if you just want to add a monogram or something to something real quick. For summer entertaining, I grabbed some of these cute little bowls for dips and things. They had a watermelon one, a pineapple one. I also got a lime one. This would be really cute if you have a Cinco de Mayo party coming up as well. I always like to have some fun cups on hand for the spring and summer, and so these color changing ones were perfect. They had a variety of different colors, but it says summer vibes with a pineapple. The purple has a pink lettering, and then the pink has a blue one. I have to share this Dollar Tree find with you. It's so random. It's not DIY related at all, but it is these Starburst little packs. I love to put these in water. I like to put them in my big Stanley size mug, my knockoff Stanley. And it is the perfect amount of flavor for the 40-ounce water. I don't like it in the 16-ounce bottle or do half of a packet, but it tastes so good. It's so refreshing. In the photo frame aisle, I found some really pretty canvases. I like to add these to a collection of frames just to add a little bit of color. This one has some 3D elements to it as well, but it's just some pretty flowers in a vase. And I fell in love with this one. It's really pretty. It's got steam on the water. It's abstract, and this looks very much like the artwork that they charge a crap ton amount for when it comes to the new organic modern type stuff. Found a couple DIY items. I found this burlap with these cute little bees on it. This is going to be awesome because I'm going to connect them and make one long runner for my dining room table. Also for burlap, I grabbed some of these burlap hanger banners. I grabbed two of the kinds that look like a pennant. And then this is the other one flipped over. This would be really cute for baseball parties or even graduations to add some, DIY flair to it. I have Hobby Lobby items coming up later in the video. And when I was there, I had on my list to get a black bead strand just because I wanted one for a vignette. Well, instead of paying those prices, which would have been $7, $8, I grabbed this for $1.25 and it just has a rainbow on the bottom. So I'm just going to trim it and then that can go away. And then I've got this really pretty black bead strand I can incorporate into my decor for $1.25, and it's a really good length. This is as long or even longer than what you would find at Hobby Lobby. So I was like, score, glad I went to Dollar Tree first. In their summer section, they also had some huge reusable bags. So for $1.25, I think these are great quality. They had a ton of different prints. Local thrift stores and Goodwill don't do bags anymore. So if you need a bag, you can grab those, and I just keep them in the back of my car. You can put them in your trunk. I also recently found some Bluey stuff at Dollar Tree for Finn. There's this cute little water bottle, which he can either drink out of or we can use it to take juice different places. It's like a little water jug. And I always make sure to check the cups so that there's a sticker that says BPA free, just because sometimes with cheap cups, they might not be. So you want to make sure you do that. They had these cute little like water cups with their dad and Bluey and Bingo on there. And they also had these cute little like pack your lunch things. So a sandwich and also like little snackies. So these are nice to go ahead and throw in his bag. And these are nice too to just put like larger treats. So I'll put like veggie straws and stuff in here that won't necessarily fit in here. So these for $1.25, I was super excited to find. So I'm going to do this random bag rapid fire, but these are all items I picked up for our trip. I grabbed a detangling comb. This one's cute with like flowers on it. I just like to have this in my bag for when we go to the pool, so in case my hair gets tangled, I have that. I grabbed these 2 clear bags for the beach. You can put sunscreen, you can put your phone in there. It's easy just to not get sand in it. These zip up organizers for extra cords, and I also like to use these for camera batteries. They're a lot easier to find than just tossing camera batteries into your bag. I grabbed a contoured eye mask for the long plane ride. Bath exfoliator to use when I use my scrub before I do a self tan, because I'm gonna need a little color before I go. First aid kit. I like that this is flex. It can fit in your purse a lot better than the thicker ones you can get at Target or Walmart. And you can also add whatever else is missing to this container, but the plastic container is the right size. And a fun selection of scrunchies from their hair section, because I like to put scrunchies in my hair. I feel like it is a lot easier to get out of my hair if I have my hair pulled back in a scrunchie and get it wet at the So my 2 favorite times to shop at Walmart throughout the entire year is 1, right now, so spring/summertime, and 2 is Christmas, because I feel like I find the best stuff there at great prices. So the garden section is my go-to. Every time I go there, that's one of the first places I check, because they have some awesome things that you can use right now, but they have a ton of great staples that you could use year-round because they don't scream spring. The first is this plant stand. Now, how pretty is this? And let me tell you, when I found this, it looked mangled. All the packages, for some reason at that Walmart, were open. And I hear from a lot of you guys that your Dollar Trees or your Walmarts or whatever stores are either not stocked or a hot mess. So let me tell you, I deal with that too. And it is under $15. So I love this wood, and this is definitely a must grab for me for the spring. One of my must visit places within the garden section, so I must visit the garden section, but within that section is their patio/outdoor pillow section, because you can get so many beautiful pillows that you would not think are outdoor pillows for a great price. So this first one was under $15, and it is this really pretty, nicely stuffed, like boho modern, like abstract looking pillow. I love the stitching here. So this was like 13 and change. And this thing, if you look at it compared to me, is huge. So I redid our whole master bedroom and got huge pillows from the garden section for our bed. Again, you would not know they're outdoor garden pillows, and they are gorgeous. I got 2 of these white ones with the texture. Like, look at this. I love the little pom-poms here. And then I also grabbed 2 of these blue ones to add some spring color into our kind of sunroom area. And then these could always be moved outside. I want to build some outdoor furniture out of wood, so hopefully that will be coming shortly. These are huge. These are a great price for these pillows, and they do really last. Now, if you look at them with the packaging, it says citronella candle on it, which is fine. But you literally take the citronella piece off, and look at this. Does this not look like something you get like West Elm or Pottery Barn? So I'm gonna use these probably as decor throughout my house, and then all I have to do is go grab them, bring them outside if we've got people outside, and use them as the citronella candle. This is so pretty with the black. I got this for $9. Shocked. Full disclaimer, I'm not gonna light the citronella candle in my house. $9 for both of these. And they smell nice. Like the lemongrass, I like that to just like put in my kitchen. And again, I'm not lighting them, but the throw is nice, and then it just looks so pretty. I saw someone on TikTok, I can't remember the name right now, so I'll put it on the screen here, but I love her aesthetic. She does like organic, modern, like rustic, transitional, all the buzzwords type of decor. And she grabbed these little like planter saucers to use as trays because they look like stone. I thought it was genius. So I will link her video down below, but I of course had to grab some. This one is the 8-inch and this is the 6-inch. So I got two different sizes. There was also a extremely large one that you could probably use like a 12-inch. Also in that section, I found this really cool pot. I love that it looks like a wicker basket, and this was actually up on a top shelf. So I am almost 6 foot. I'm like 5'11" and a half. So I was able to reach up to that top shelf, like shh, don't tell anybody, where it's like you need help to get up here. I was able to reach it. So I grabbed this down, and once I went to scan it on the little price check, it was $3.50. So this is going to be a year-round staple, and it goes really well even like on top of this. So this was not in the garden section, but it is for outdoor entertaining. It is this metal little riser. I love the white metal. It is the Better Homes and Gardens. This is called a cake stand, but this is going to be awesome for entertaining and also like just in your kitchen to put a display on and put it in like the corner of a cabinet. I saw this and had to have it. I've shared this on my other social channels before, but I did just want to mention that the Ozark Trail brand has like dupes of the Stanley cups. Comes in a lot of different colors, but I decided to do this like summery ombre as well as this really light lavender / lilac purple. They're under 15 bucks. The only thing that's interesting that I haven't tried yet that I'm not sure I'm gonna like are the straws are like a rubber straw. I'm usually not a fan of that, but I do have plenty of plastic straws, like reusable plastic straws I could put in here, but that's just an FYI. Honorable mention that I've shared in a video before, but I got a Better Homes and Gardens black matte watering can from the garden section as well. And I added just a quick little decal to the front about if you could be kind to plants and it helps them, like what would it do for humans? Just a really fun message, especially for the spring. I will link that one too. That was another great garden section find. The other huge reason why I love Walmart this time of year is for the clothes. So first, I got a ton of shorts for Finn, and all of these were under $4 a pair. And if you buy from like more expensive kid places, you know it can add up really fast. So they had a mixture of like cotton shorts. These have dinosaurs on them. I also got that version in camo. They had sharks because we love sharks right now. And these are the Granimals line. Back in the kids section, we live and die by the Granimals line. We love those. Grabbed a couple graphic tees from the guys section because that is my favorite place to buy them. The first being this Dolly t-shirt. I got this one in a large for a more fitted look, and it is super cute and comfy. I got this AC/DC one that says, for those about to rock. They're under 10 bucks. They're nice to throw on with jean shorts for the summer, and I love looking at the guys section because they just fit my frame better. I don't like women's cut t-shirts personally just because it doesn't look good on my body, so I like the guys cuts much better. Up next is Target. I've got a ton of Dollar Spot stuff and then some other like random finds from throughout the store. Let's start with the Dollar Spot, and my favorite thing was this riser. Look how pretty the beaded detail is. This was 5 bucks. It's got 4 little feet, and I love the unfinished wood look. I am using this in my office to raise up like a candle and a lamp, and I think it is really great for any type of vignette styling. It's a really pretty pots for plants. I ended up going with this one that looks like a woven basket with the two-tone. It's got a hole in the bottom for drainage if you want to use it for real plants, but I think I'm just going to use it as a part of vignettes. I also grabbed this for the same reason. It's got a nice wicker pattern. It's got some interesting like details within it, and I also thought this would make a great vase for faux florals because you could just take the lid off and put them in there. I grabbed a couple of these boxwood tiles. These guys were $3 a piece. It's a nice square, but I thought these would be great for when I take photos for my content. So I could lay this down, put something on it, have the greenery around it, or you can lean it up against a wall and have it as a backdrop. They had a ton of cute little nautical things, so I had to grab some for that tiered tray I mentioned. This house was $5. It's like a little lifeguard stand with a little surfboard. I also grabbed this house, which was $3, and then there's also a surf shack for $3. This pack, which was $5, has a little like layout chair, an umbrella, and a lifeguard stand. I also grabbed one that has like an Adirondack style bench, a mailbox, and a bird bath. For $3 you get a surfboard plus the cute little Target dog. Also in the nautical section, I got these 2 paddles for $5, so they're like $2.50 each. I also grabbed some of these balls at Target because I found them before I grabbed the one at Dollar Tree. These are a little bit larger and they're also softer, which I liked. They're $3 each. Now here are some of my Target finds from the rest of the store. I have shared this before, but I wanted to share it here to let you guys know where it came from. So this is a Studio McGee vase. I usually DIY my vases, but I fell in love with this. And then I added some of these like little peony bulbs from Michael's. I'm not sure, as I hit myself in the face, I'm not sure if they're still available, but I will link them down below. I got them in cream and white, even though they look pink. This is like their taupe color. I also grabbed 2 pairs of shoes for an upcoming vacation that we have. One are these block wedges, and a lot of you have told me that you actually wear size 11 too, so I wanted to start sharing some shoes that I get just in case it would help you out. They fit my feet really well. And then I also got a more casual flat pair. These are like a linen material, and they just intertwine over your feet. Now these are pretty thin, so they're not going to offer like crazy arch support, but they're super cute. They're the shade and Shore brand, and again, they come in a size 11. So next, let's do Hobby Lobby. I was finally at the store in their regular sections when their table decor was on sale 50% off. I feel like the items that I want, I always happen to go on a week, or like I have free time to go on a week when it's not on sale. And if you aren't aware, Hobby Lobby does table decor 50% off one week, and then the next week they do wall decor, and they alternate. Keep that in mind if you're looking for something specific so you can get it on sale. These are also really popular in that like modern organic style, and that is what I am kind of transitioning my decor to. So it's still very rustic, but not so farmhousey, just because I've been doing that for years and I'm ready for a little bit of a change, but I also didn't want to have to overhaul everything because I've spent a lot of time and money and effort and all the things into those farmhouse rustic wood pieces. And so the wood's not going away. My style is not drastically changing, but I'm adding in some more like stone and other natural elements to kind of elevate it and change it enough where I feel like it's more my style now, but I don't have to sink a ton of time and money into it. Another chunk of table decor that I got on sale were these books. Now these are great for decor, so you can stack them. They're individual, so you can do them in any like grouping. But what I like too is that they open and there's some storage in there. I don't mind the silica packet. But we have a set of larger ones in our living room, and I just use that to store our remotes when they're not in use so that they don't like get up and walk away because I have a toddler. This was in the plant like vase section, so not in the normal decor, but over in the front by the faux florals. It was half off when I got it, so $13.99, so it's like $7. I'm gonna put some greenery in here, and it also looks really good with like stone up against it.
After I bought that other one, I found this in the Target dollar spot. The difference is that it's blue, not clear, but for $5, another option.
I wanted to add some color to my craft room, so I grabbed both of these. They were 13-ish each because they're $21.99 before the 40% off, but I did Here Comes the Fun with all these fun little colored tassels, and then also the striped one that you could, because it's a square, could do like this or like this. I thought they'd be so cute together and add some color to my craft room heading into spring and summer. So if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram or saw a recent short, you saw I went into Hobby Lobby for some summer things, and this is one of the items that I saw online and wanted to get. It is this kind of neoprene material bag, and it says all the things on it in that like patchwork motif. This kind of looks like that Stony Clover brand, if you like that. It has got a pocket right here on the top on the inside. This is going to be a great pool bag for the summer, and this was $39.99 before the 40% off, so I think it's about like $23. On that same end cap in the spring shop, they had this swim pouch, which I plan to use that inside of the bag with our sunscreens in it because nothing is worse than a sunscreen exploding all over your bag. Grabbed a couple hats for this summer. I have a camel one, like this black vintage hat that I wear in stories a lot, and I get questions of where I got it. So it's from Hobby Lobby, $7.99 regular price in their wearable art section. So that is in the back of the store by like all of the blank t-shirts and other bags. And then I found this cute tie-dye one, which I'll be taking on our trip. What I love about it is it's like a trucker hat style, but it has this opening in the back. So as you put it on, you can put your ponytail out of the back, which is nice because I can get my hair up off my neck when I am in the pool. I also grabbed sets of these little pouch bags. They've got the large, medium, and small. I grabbed them in all of the different colors to show you guys the different sizes as well, and I'm going to customize these for my trip. So the small ones were $4.49. The medium size is $4.99, and then the large size is $6.49. Here they are together in a set, so you could easily do the set for less than 20 bucks, which if you're gonna buy those other places, they're gonna be way more expensive. And then I grabbed a couple things to trick them out. So I got these cute tassels to go on to the zippers to add some fun to those. And then I also grabbed a variety of iron-on patches like this one that says stuff. I grabbed some hearts. I got some lightning bolts. I would also check that wearable art section for t-shirts. They were clearancing out some of these super soft tees like the one I'm wearing. This one was $4.99. It's got a little pocket, but it is nice and long, super comfy. I did my true size large, and it's a little oversized, but I like that it's not tight. I like them to just throw in with jeans if I'm running errands or filming. In the shirt I got a black one. I grabbed a white one that was also on sale, but it's more of like a scoop neck. They had this super soft t-shirt that I grabbed for $3.24, and this is going to be great for screen printing, so I'm just going to put that in my stash for when I want it. So on a range from like $3.25 up to $5, I got a ton of these t-shirts that you can either leave plain and wear like I'm doing here, or they'd also be great for screen printing, adding vinyl to. So keep your eyes peeled in that wearable art section. You will know that they're on clearance because they'll have these little orangey tags on them. That's going to do it for this haul video. Be sure to head down to the comments and let me know what your favorite item was that I shared today. I hope you guys loved this. Let me know if I should do more hauls like this, because the last time I did it, you really enjoyed it. I also have linked everything that is available online down in the description for easy shopping. And be sure to hit subscribe down below if you're new so you don't miss a future video. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!